How spoiling top position here on Polar Knights with some music as well is playing for my insanity, getting right from the quarterfinals against Chubbs. I'm so sorry, Dana. Not my insanity. And Dana once again with the Slim Shady references. Spawning in south position on this so frosty map, playing for missing action. It's Frozz. And Frozz, of course, beating. I do believe it was him who beat Dana's nice teammate Penguin, so it might be some retaliation here. And Frozz is saying how he's a poor student, and you know how Dana needs to get him the win. And I do understand Frozz. You really want that win when you poor, but then we realize that all of the Starcraft 2 players are mostly poor students, and everyone needs the cash. So not gonna work this time, Frozz. Not gonna work this time. Just getting some drink. Sorry. And some back and forth bantering of the players, really. Really nice mood here, though, in the GO4SC2. Really nice players as well. So, if you haven't already, by the way, check these guys out. Missing Action, really well-known team as well. Of course, that's my insanity with the one upcoming Korean called Stardust. Sorry, I keep forgetting. You know, they got really big after that. And, of course, with Dane as well, really well-known player. So, both really nice guys. And, you know, do check both of these guys out, especially my insanity. I've been checking out a bit lately on the streams if you want to follow them at the team house. So, really cool. And meanwhile, though, Dana just playing it Stanley with a hatch first against a Terran. And Frozz, he's just getting his gas up, probably going to be a Reaper opener. Usually it turns into an expansion, we'll see, though. But it should look like an expansion. I'm just reading what these guys are saying. How they have so many amazing players, and I just realized, yeah, they have Starbuck in Missing Action as well. And he's a really up and coming player. I mean, if you saw him last GO4SC2 yesterday, actually, he was just tearing it up. He was, you know, he was so good. Losing to the meching Terran, who oh my god, me and names. I should know this by now. But anyhow, yes, he managed to lose against him. And of course, playing for my insanity is Jakshi and Stardust. So really good players. Of course, how could I forget Jakshi? He was so good, even winning one of the GSLs against Lennox. So an amazing player, of course. Frozz right now, though, scouting about with the Reaper, making sure that he knows exactly what's going on, getting the content behind this, so a really nice expansion from this. Getting the second one as well, so he wants to do some poking damage, and forcing Dan to pull his drones. A nice small victory here already for Frozz. Usually you will force a few moves from your opponents, especially since Dana's queens are not finished yet. So Frozz will be able to do some poking damage. With the second one, he should be able to do some nice damage as well. These Zerglings, though, has to watch out for. And here comes the second one to join up with the first one. Both Reapers together will be able to pick off Zerglings, but the Queens will help out. And here we go. Oh, actually, microing the Reapers a bit weirdly here, but now he will start killing off Zerglings left and right. Now leaving again, he has to make sure he doesn't lose way too much. And Dana trying to defend as well as he can with the Queens and not losing anything. And really nice defense here by Dana. But look at Frozz now, though. He's getting his factory, really nice timing on this, and getting his third content. So this is standard cookie cutter build of this TVZ, which basically means that you get your one Rex expand. Sorry, actually, with the Reaper expand, you might just go for the command center first, but yeah, you can do Reaper expand instead. So Reaper expand into quick factory with reactor, and then your third command center really quickly, and you just start adding on those Hellions out of the map. You often go up to about 4 or 6. You don't really want to go up that number unless you want to be extremely aggressive early on. And also, of course, you want to get that really early stim if you can, unless you want to go into some shenanigans later on. Meanwhile, we do see from Dana with the one Spine Crawler, he's getting ready for some Hellions to come in. Of course, this is really standard. Nothing weird really going on yet. Speed has been finished, so the Hellions won't be able to poke way too much out on the map. These Zerglings will, of course, be able to shut most Hellions down, especially in low numbers. With these 4 Hellions and the 2 Reapers, he will need much more Zerglings, of course, but But soon he should have enough if he decides to make it. And there we go. He makes 10 more circlings and also a third base. So he's in a nice position. Both players just playing out Stanley, just feeling what is my opponent doing? Is he doing something crazy? And we do see Dana running by here, actually. Nice pick of killing one of the mules already, killing off an SCV or two. 3 SCVs, actually. Wow. And the second mule, that is a big pick off. Killing off so many workers. Nice pickoffs here by Dana. Look at that, 4 workers, where 2 of them were mules. That is just a great pick-off, especially since the mules were quite new at least. That is a lot of income for Frozz. They won't have quite some time. So nice pick-off here by Dana. Frozz not doing even close to that damage. I think he didn't even poke yet. So that was a really nice move by Dana. Now, Dana is spreading out the creep and is being very active with his Zerglings out on the map, making sure that he knows what's going on. He's keeping his opponent back in his base, and he's just getting ready for what Frozz is up to. And Frozz right now with those 7, sorry, I can't even count. No, it's 8. Okay, I could count. 8 Hellions and 2 Reapers might come into this base, though he has to make sure he closes this with a Queen and some Zerglings. And nice damage here from Frozz, killing off one of the Queens already, getting into the base. One of the Hellions already falling, second one falls, but the Zerglings are dying. Look at that. Now they're trying to trap the Hellions. If these Hellions die without killing many many units, that is a big blow for Frozz, and he's losing a lot of those Hellions and Reapers. Look at that, hasn't killed a single drone yet. Now we'll be able to come into the middle line, but with more and more links coming out, and that Queen as well. That Queen is not doing anything. She needs to help out here. She needs to start killing stuff, and now, there we go. She was way too scared to attack into that. Already cleaned up. That was one lazy Queen. Ugh. But yeah, we do see a lot of links now getting ready for, counter poking, just getting by here. Make sure, is there an opening? Might be an opening here. Yes, I do think that's a small opening actually. And yeah, it is. And these Zerglings might actually get in. Nope. Okay, they don't want to. That's way too many Marines. But, Dana, nice win. And he is on 3 bases. He's getting his Bane Nest, he's getting his upgrades. And Frozz right now he hasn't even started his upgrades yet. Does he even have the engineering base? That's the question. No, he does not have the engineering base. So that means no upgrades yet for Frozz. And he will not have that great upgrade they really want as a Terran. Wow, people are really liking my channel at the moment. So just ignore those. And Dana is getting 14 roaches and baneling speed. He has a nice amount of drones, but he's not droning anymore. And he's getting a lot of roaches. He's making a lot of overlords as well to make sure he has the supply. Is he going for Baneling, Ling, and Roach Bust? Or is this really defensive? Just, I can't believe it's defensive. I can't believe. Well, he's getting +2 though. So basically, he could try to do, a semi-bust and just, do some damage and then back off and be safe. But it really looks like he wants to do a lot of damage. Already 2 more overloads. Okay, he should be trying to do damage here, it looks like. And look at that, 19 roaches, 15 Zerglings moving out on the map soon at least. Let's look at Frozz's army. I mean, Frozz's rather. He's getting more and more SCVs, but he doesn't have that much army. He has 60 Marines, 3 Marauders, and 2 Medivacs. Getting out the first siege tank. That's not actually, it's getting more common nowadays, but we don't see way too much still because of the fact that those Wind Mines are just so strong. Meanwhile, nice drop here by Frozz, killing off an Overlord and a few Lings. Now dropping on the low ground as well, nice micro. Forcing the stim, but still, that Medivac will just heal them up, and everything will be fine. But Dana moving out on the map. Here we go, morphing 11 Banelings. He's getting ready to be aggressive. And does he have enough at home, though? He doesn't have... Okay, he has enough at home to hold this off, so he should be fine. And now 23 Banelings morphing. Wow. Dana wants to go for the throat. And I do believe on siege tank in a nice position as well. He could have it on the high ground. That would be a big thing. But no, it's on the low ground, so he can be picked off. And with Baneling speed as well, he can do a lot of damage. And does Frozz scout this? Nothing yet. And he's actually lowering the supply depot second here. If Dana hits a good time... Oh my god, Frozz is leaving his base at the worst possible moment. Look at this. And now he sees Baneling speed is done. And he sees Baneling leaving, retreating. And... I think this is a... Oh my god, Dana's going to obliterate him. Look at this. He sees a few units out on the map. He might think, okay, so I'm going to attack, and Dana might just have Owen droned. But Dana actually has a huge army. Just look at that. It's almost twice as big as his opponent. Okay, not twice as big. That's a bit of a statement, but still a lot bigger. And here we go. Frozz attacking into the third. But where's Dana's army? He needs to attack before this hatchery goes down. What is he doing with the army? Here we go. Now it's coming. And he might be able to kill this off. But those medivacs are trying to pick up. Oh, but only one managed to pick up. Here we go. Dana cleaning up everything. And now Frozz knows what's up. But he does have 2 siege tanks. He does have a high ground. He does have a supply depot and a bunker. He can still try to hold this. And without the spire done yet, that means that Frozz can keep Dana back. He's going to keep him back in space. And Dana using his entire army at this one drop. And all 3 medivacs, only one of them filled though. Means that right now, Dana, I'm not really sure. He needs to attack. And Frozz keeping 3 medivacs here. A bit of a mistake. Just trying to fake out Dana, perhaps. Or Frozz, rather, was doing a bit of a mistake. But here we go. Dana going once again from behind. And Frozz being so aggressive, even though he knows Dana's army is huge. And now Dana attacking right into the main base here, into the production line. He can't even raise his supply depot. Now he can, but he's not doing it because he's focused on this battle, killing off a lot of units, even an entire army of Frozz. And here we go in the main base. A lot of baiting connections, killing off every single unit. And now wreaking havoc in the production line, killing off more and more and more. And GG from Frozz. And Dana takes the first game in the semi-finals.